What's up, people? I am back again for my second video of the day. Second bands I love. We are going to be talking about the band. Hold on. I can adjust that a little bit. We're going to be talking about the band Queen. And this is a band I've listened to, and this should have been a band I did probably when I first started doing this series. Because to be honest, they were one of those first few bands I started listening to. Well, at least I Want It All. I remember listening to I Want It All when I was in fucking middle school. It was either sixth, seventh grade, and I just heard I Want It All in a commercial, and I just ever since been listening to it. I know, like everyone's probably first Queen song is Bohemian Rhapsody or We Are the Champions. For me, it was I Want It. I probably had listened to We Are the Champions in like a movie, but I'd never put two and two together that it was Queen. Sorry about that. um the first but yeah, for me, like the first one I put the name to was I Want It All, and just I love the sound of that. And then eventually I found Bohemian Rhapsody, and that's such an awesome song. I'll admit, the middle part I don't listen to as much. I mainly listen to like the beginning and then like the end. That transition to that guitar is just so beautiful. In my opinion, Queen is one of those bands. I get people love the Beatles, but to me, I put them in they're to me that level. And people like to call our side quote unquote homophobic, but a lot of us, I bet you, listen to Queen. And Freddie Mercury, gasp, is gay, and none of us give a fuck. Because Freddie Mercury is literally one of the most talented dudes. Just watch, and I'm one who doesn't really do concerts. Like, I mean, I'll go to a concert, but like, I don't listen to a concert. Like, I just feel like there's no point because I'm not there. But I will admit, the one concerts I will watch is them at Live Aid and them at the Wembley Stadium. Like, those are like probably the two most famous concerts. When I think like any kind of rock performance, it's Queen at either Live Aid or Wembley at Wembley in, I think it was '86. And man, it was just the sound was just Freddie Mercury is such an entertainer. Like he made those shows. It wasn't just like we were going there to just listen to their music. We were going there seeing Freddie Mercury just be a showman. He's probably one of my favorite showmen in the fucking. Just if we're going purely like lead singers, he's up there for me. Because he's not just like a singer, he's actually like a performer. When you watch his concerts, especially those two, Live Aid and Wembley, my God, like the performance he put on there. And We Are the Champions is like anytime like somebody wins or something, I play that in my head instantly. And then We Will Rock You, which I'll admit it's a good song, but it's not my favorite Queen song. I prefer We Are the Champions, to be honest. But Bohemian Rhapsody is so beautiful. And yeah, their music videos are decent. Like they're not like mini movies like some bands, but it's more about the performance, and that's all that matters to me with Queen. And that like transition guitar in the end of Bohemian Rhapsody always gets me. And then the end of the song with the guitar alone. And then like yeah, that guitar solo in the end, it just like every time gets me. Um they had a movie that came out I guess I think it was about 3 years ago now. Uh Bohemian Rhapsody with Rami Malek. I remember I watched it. It was decent. I don't think it's one of the best film like biopics about a musician. I think Walk the Line overall. And I don't even listen to uh I'm gonna look up what Walk. I don't listen to the music. That's why I can't even think. Um, but yeah, the Queen movie is really well made. It the scenes where they do the performance of like live at Wembley and live at I'm stupid. Walk the Line was about Johnny Cash. I cannot believe my mind went blank. And I don't listen to Johnny Cash. I've listened to a few songs, but that movie is just beautiful. So that's probably my favorite just biopic on a musician ever. But man, I thought Rami Malek did a good job at being Freddie. It was, obviously it was, you could quote unquote whitewash, like, they don't go into the bad stuff, but as a film, it's well made. And, like, the scenes where they do the live at Wembley, I think they did a good enough job. And a lot of the time, obviously, a lot of those movies, when they do play the song, they just dub the song in from wherever, but it works. But Queen is just such an awesome band, and they have so many good songs. Even going back to the 70s, because Bohemian Rhapsody was in the 70s. But then you have I Want It All, which was, I think, in the 80s. Just all around great band. And just, it's sad what happened, RIP Freddie Mercury, because I think Freddie Mercury, he would have gone big in the 90s. I think they would have stayed big in the 90s even. They probably would have, if, like, in an alternate universe, if Freddie Mercury was still around and all, the whole Queen band, I think they would have been like what the Rolling Stones are now. Like one of the bands that has just lasted for a long fucking time. I think they would have been that, honestly. So, just all around, guys. Queen is one of those bands, even if you don't like rock and metal, or really rock's clean, like classic rock. Like, even if you don't like that kind of music, you have to like Queen. You have to respect Freddie Mercury. You have to respect his talent, even if you're not a rock fan. And I feel like Queen is one of those bands you should respect. It doesn't matter if you're not into rock like that. Queen is music. Like, to me, they're the epitome of music. And I love Michael Jackson, but I put Freddie Mercury up there. I'm sorry, I do. In terms of entertainer, like, dude, like, transcend. Just watching interviews from them when I've watched a few documentaries on Queen, they're just the story is just interesting. And like I said, Queen's an awesome band, and that's it. That's all, really. Queen's an awesome band. Even like their album covers, like the most iconic one is that robot. I mean, even not South Park, Family Guy did a parody of this where Stewie was afraid of the cover with the robot. Like, that's one of those most iconic just album covers. Like, just all around. And it's just simple. It's just a robot. But it's so iconic. But yeah, Queen is just an epic band. And I think, like I said, everyone needs to listen to them at least once. Oh my god, this is a lighter. But yeah. So I just wanted to talk about Queen because, and I do really regret not the, I regret Queen not being one of the first ones I did, because they should have, because Queen is one of those bands I listened to early on. But yeah, so this will probably be the last bands I love this week. But what a good one ended on, though. Queen. So awesome band. I recommend everyone listen to them at least once. And that's it. I would recommend the Bohemian Rhapsody movie as it's a well-made movie. I don't know if it's accurate about like their life. It probably isn't. Because I mean, to be honest, these biopics aren't a lot of stuff. They'll have the Hollywood fluff. At the end of the day, it's a movie, so they got to put some Hollywood fluff on it. That's just gonna happen. But yeah, don't expect it being one of the best biopics. I still think Walk the Line is, even though I'm not a Carson fan like that, but was Johnny Cash. Is it Johnny Carson? I meant Johnny Cash. Yeah, I'm not a Johnny Cash guy, but I can definitely say that's just a well-made film. But Bohemian Rhapsody is a good one, so I recommend it. Um, Definitely watch the Live Aid and Live at Wembley performance. They're on YouTube. I think they have the whole show. So just those are awesome just to watch. So other than that, later I am gonna be reviewing the movie The Last Boy Scout because I feel like it's a random review. I love that fucking movie. Last Damon Wayans, Bruce Willis, I think killed it. So I'll be reviewing that later. Tomorrow, the video will be Last Action Hero review. So yeah. But other than that, I'm doing it normally. Cheers. But fuck Warner Brothers. Fuck Disney. Fuck LeBron. Fuck Kevin Smith. Fuck Simon Liu. Fuck Shang-Chi. Queen is epic. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Or later. Sorry. Talk to y'all later. Peace.